It's time for the SANACAST. It's time we tap back in. You got your people, Sana G. What's up?
DC is chilling.
What's happening? Your player partner G Biz.
So today, because there have been special occurrences happening to one of our family members in here, namely Gary Beiser, also known as G Biz, on the radio show that we do in the morning time on KMEL.
For the government drop. Appreciate it.
I get an emergency phone call, right? And this is going to do with male genitalia. So depending on who you have in the car, who's listening to the podcast, just, it's going to be bad. So just forewarn.
No.
I get a phone call on Friday morning last week.
Strobe lights.
From my boss. And he sounds upset and panicked, basically informing me that G-Biz was not going to make it into work that day. And I was like, okay, so I need to rush in or what's going on? The word impaled was thrown around. And also privates. The first thing I'm thinking is Biz is passed out drunk and could barely even gather himself to call our boss to let him know that, you know what I'm saying, that he wasn't going to be able to make it into work. But then I thought about it and I was like, what man would ever joke about anything being wrong with their penis or their balls? I have no absolute idea. So I couldn't wait to hear this story, DC, as to what happened to Gary. And I wasn't in on Monday, but I got to get the rundown this morning.
Now, Sana, I was in on Monday.
Right.
And I, of course, was out, celebrating my birthday last week, so I wasn't here for him not being here on Friday and whatnot. So Monday morning, I walk in, and Biz and producer Max are having a full conversation involving the words erection and blood flow to my penis.
Right.
In which case, I am like, what the hell are we talking about this for?
Right.
It's too goddamn early in the morning. And they're like, oh, well, you weren't here on Friday. You didn't know. Biz had an incident. And now we are open up for Biz to talk about said occurrence.
Please,
All right.
please break it down.
Okay. So, Sana, there's very few people in this building, I feel, who are just more professional than I am as it relates to this job. I take my duties very seriously.
Okay.
When it comes to work, I like to be present and on time. Try to be here.
But when your dick is broke.
It puts a pause on things. It puts a pause on
Yeah.
things. So I was waking up in the morning. I was running. So, I set my alarm. I always put like 3 of them on, to get up. Of course, my latest and last alarm was ringing. It was 4:50. I turned the alarm off. Now, just to give you a little bit of backstory, like most men, I wake up with an erection, right? Just most mornings, my dick is just hard. That's just what happens. I also sleep in the nude. This is what I do,
Ew.
right?
Sorry. It's good to somebody.
I like to let my boys breathe. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Okay.
The space.
Uh-huh.
So,
Look at DC's face.
just like any other morning, I roll over, I turn the
Naked
alarm
with
off.
a hard dick.
Right.
Okay.
Turn the alarm off. Oh, fuck. I'm late. So as I'm after I turn the alarm off, I'm rolling out of bed. When I'm rolling out of bed, I basically tint my mattress, meaning my penis goes straight into it directly, straight down. And while I'm turning and rolling over, I guess I slung my body weight too fast or whatever. You ever hyperextend your knee?
Yeah.
I seen somebody hyperextend their knee where they overextend it and bend it wrong.
Right.
Basically, I did that to my penis. Lodged into the mattress. I heard a pop.
That's the scary part, bro.
Like a motherfucker. Heard a loud pop and just a sharp pain instantly. So, of course, I screamed so loud, my neighbors for sure heard me. What the fuck? Instantly.
I'm not laughing.
Instantly,
I'm laughing.
it's not really funny.
Now it is because you're okay.
But
or whatever.
I was
kind
fucking
of
terrified.
I got a question. Let me stop you for a second.
Yes.
So, I'm trying to understand the in the moment amount of pain. Is it comparable? I mean, obviously it's not. But how you wake up and you move your leg and you get that Charlie horse and it's I'm scared, I don't know what's going on, sharp immediate joint. Is that I feel weird even asking this question. But you're just Like out loud, like that's how I know I am with the Charlie horse. I never hyperextended my dick, so I don't know. But
it was certainly worse than a Charlie horse.
Just the amount of.
It was a quick jolt of pain.
Okay.
Just a quick, a quick jolt of pain. Just like, oh shit. And mind you, I'm still waking up. I'm half asleep. I'm groggy. I don't have my glasses or my contacts in. I can't see shit.
Now you walking around like Mr. Magoo.
Right. So
don't know if your dick fell off.
This is the best part when he walks into the bathroom.
But popping up, instantly my erection is gone. I lost it instantly. I look down. I flip the light on. I'm just looking on my bed sheets to see if I see blood. I'm just like, is there any fucking blood? Is there blood? Like, what the fuck? I don't see any blood. I look on my dick, and I'm just looking for red, right? Mind you, most of my house is still dark, so I run into the bathroom. I get into the bathroom. I flick the lights on. This is the first time I actually see it. I look into the mirror. My dick is sitting to the left
that
like
way.
This. Now, Sana, there's a lot of things a man does not want to see in life. He doesn't want to see his daughter on the pole. He does not want to see, his son getting punked. He definitely does not want to see his dick pointed directly to the left. Like, not at all. Like, exit stage left even. I didn't want to see that. While it was bulging on the right side, it started to swell. So, literally.
Like, it was going two different ways.
Yeah,
swell on one side, pointing the other way.
Yeah, so the swelling started at, the base of my dick and began to, spread into, the top of my scrotum. And then was coming up. It, literally, I could see it, growing as it was spreading, coming up into my shaft on the right side.
All right.
Dick like this.
Like that, that way.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Not even completely the other side. So I'm like, I fucking broke my dick.
He was pointing to the hospital.
Right,
that's what he said.
I'm like, right.
Take your ass.
Get me to the hospital.
Take your ass. Right? And I'm like, bro, I just fucking broke my dick. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So in the morning, I always have to use the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, fuck, let me try to see if I can pee. Still in shock.
You were standing sideways in front of the bowl.
I was not. I hit a little turn. I had to face my hips towards it like this, right? Oh shit, okay, right?
Yeah.
But thankfully I was able to use the bathroom. Period. That was enough. I was like, okay, I could use the bathroom without any pain.
Yeah.
And there was no blood in my urine, so that was a good sign. But the swelling continued to just spread.
Right.
So I'm looking down like, I just fucking broke my dick. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Am I gonna go to work? How am I gonna make it through this shift? And then D's not here. I'm gonna be here till 2. Oh my! What the fuck? This is my fucking dick. Let me call Don.
Right.
So
Our boss, by the way.
Right. So I grab the phone. I call my boss. I'm fucking trembling. You know what I mean? I'm talking to him on the phone like, hey, yo,
my dick broke.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it today. Shook, and I felt like a kindergarten when I went a kindergartner.
Yeah.
When I went back and thought about it,
Right.
I literally referred to it as my privates. I was like, my private area.
I wish you would have recorded that so we could play it for everybody. Because he said he sounded so scared. He was like, I've never heard him sound like that. He sounds really scared and panicked. And I was like, okay, well, I'm sure he's not lying on his dick. Pause.
No, I was not. It's kind of my manhood, Sana G. I was fucking terrified. I was shitting bricks.
So now we're at swollen scrotum area now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it. So I start to look up fucking different things online that it could have been.
Oh, that's where you started messing up because you can't do that. You got to just get in the car and go to the doctor. Right. Because once you start WebMDing what's going on with your penis, you might as well just think it's gonna fall off.
Well,
Plan your funeral.
So I got a second opinion, and I'm like, what the fuck? It looks kind of bad. It looks fucking terrible. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, but it's no blood. So everything I'm looking at, I'm like, the worst thing that was kind of comparable to it was a penis fracture. So basically, when you fracture your dick, it literally has a break, and the break has gone into the urethra.
I thought you had to have bones to fracture something.
That's what I'm saying, but it's technically not a fracture because it's not a bone, but you are tearing through 3
muscles
major layers of tissue.
Okay.
So there's 3 major layers of tissue that surround your urethra, and of course, which is where your pee comes out of, and of course the blood tube that is within your penis.
This is how we know that this actually happened and
The
that
detail.
and that the man went to the hospital to go find this out because Biz ain't never been this scientific about anything in his entire
outside
life.
of liquor.
Now he know that there's multiple layers of
Right.
muscle in your dick.
Yeah.
This is you've taught me some things right
Normally it's Hennessy and weed. Ha! That's it.
Yeah. So I was just happy to see that I didn't break through that cavity, right? So right. So I start calling just like nurse advice lines. I'm putting ice on it meanwhile, and like the swelling is starting to subside a little bit. I'm
How
like, okay.
How long before you went to the doctor
I mean,
is what I want to know.
How
waiting
long
on a
is this
ride.
podcast gonna go? Is what the fuck I'm
right.
wondering.
Because he's
Gosh
gonna say
damn.
dick about 15 more
Jesus,
times.
right.
But how long before you went to the hospital?
Well, I
You
was-
sat there and got on the internet,
Yeah.
put ice on your penis, and still wasn't at the hospital yet.
While I was waiting on a ride, I wasn't
okay.
about to fucking drive. Like,
So can we fast forward to the hospital and blah blah blah?
So I get to the hospital. They take me into the ER. The ER doctor comes in. He looks at it. He's like, whoa, okay, yeah, we're going to have to call the peen doctors from upstairs. So they go up to
That's a
urology.
thing?
Right, yeah, the urologist.
They're called the urologists.
Oh,
They're not
gotcha.
really
Yes.
peen doctors.
But that's what he
You don't
referred
get a
to.
peniotomy.
Right, right. So so the first urologist comes down. He looks at it. He at least gave me some type of like sense of calm in the urgency. He was like, okay, it looks bad, but it's no pain. It wasn't any pain. It was just numb on the side that was swollen. He was like, keep the ice on it. That's really good. There's no bruising. There's no blood. I think you might be all right, but you might need surgery if you tore a layer of that tissue because the blood will start seeping out. So they send a specialist down. Another specialist comes. They do a what do you call it?
Peniotomy?
Ultrasound. They do an ultrasound on it. Didn't see any breaks, no tears. And then they sent another specialist down who did another ultrasound, and he was like, "I think you'll be fine. It'll heal up. Okay, you popped a blood vessel." So
Can we get to the jokes? Because
I've been cracking them the whole time.
yeah.
okay, here's my question, and I'm glad you're okay,
Thank you.
Biz,
Thank
because I don't even understand. Like, I know most of the men that are tuned into this podcast today are just like, oh my god,
It was
like,
terrifying.
Yeah, you losing your mind. You're thinking your penis is broken. That's y'all prized possession, no
Man.
matter how small it is. But and that leads to my next question, because you're rolling over in the bed. And were you planking when you moved over? Because otherwise, we're talking about the distance between you and the bed. There wasn't a lot there if you were just rolling. You get where I'm going with this?
But that's what I'm saying. I hopped. So I like.
No, you said I rolled over is what you
Yeah,
said. So
yeah.
unless you're like this, then it's a problem down there.
That's why it bent.
Okay.
That's
Because a roll is like there's not a lot of inches
No.
between you and the bed when there's a roll.
That's
but
why
if
it
you're getting
bent.
over like this, then okay, then I got a little bit more respect gained for you. Because gosh damn, I was about to say, bruh.
I mean, if I was short man in it, it wouldn't have been.
Just
That's what I'm
just imagine your arm, right, is like caught under you. And then you try to like roll over, but it's caught under your body. Something's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So,
I don't know.
So basically,
I don't know.
after
Your
I
boy came in to try to save you. I got you.
After I turned the alarm off, I went to roll. Now, when I went to roll, in the midpoint of roll, my dick fully enlarged went directly into the mattress and got caught under my body weight.
Okay.
So it's like, imagine, like he was saying.
I got the story the first time. You're still not answering my question.
Biz, you're going to have to just, from now on, when you get up in the morning, just sit up like the Undertaker after he misses a 3 count, and then just throw your legs off the bed and get the fuck out like that. This is not, no.
Well, I think the main solution is sleeping with underwear. I think from now on, I'm just gonna have to keep some drawers or some shorts or something on, because I grabbed my Saks. Shout out to Saks underwear. Man, that ballpark pouch certainly helped on the way to the hospital.
Because you could just tuck your joint in the pouch.
It was sitting right there. It was all in one spot. I knew where it was. Had the ice right on it. It was good.
Y'all get all the special shit.
I mean,
I mean, you don't got nothing to tuck, son.
Where's the
So what do you
underwear
mean?
for the women? Some women have extra curtains down there. I mean, where's the underwear for the women that got to tuck a little something? You
With
need to
the
tuck it.
large labia panties. That's what you put in?
Yeah, why not?
Those are granny panties.
I'm not one of those people, but for the ladies that are hanging low.
I mean, I done seen some wine bottom drawers. Y'all got something.
Catch all that extra meat. Hot pastrami.
All right, it's time for me to go.
But no, yeah. But thankfully to that, I think I just got to wear drawers from now on, or some shorts or something, because that was scary as fuck.
It was so hard for me not to laugh because
said
I
hard.
came in. I came in this morning. I was like, so what happened to your dick, bro? And I got the whole rundown, and I'm sitting here like lips quivering, like, and then I finally had to let one out. He's like, it's not funny. And I laughed even harder after he said that, because it's just, if it's not happening to you, and you know that I love you, it's all family, but and I'm glad that you're all right.
Thank
but to
you.
hear that somebody broke their dick is just like, you can't. I mean, look at DC.
He's not broken. I just popped a blood vessel. It is repairing itself now. It's hard as fuck. They told me I couldn't, have any activity for about a week.
Right.
So I'm out of the game for about another 3 days. But damn it, this weekend.
So did you wake up this morning and it was pointing that way halfway still?
No. So he's readjusted since then.
Gotcha.
My like nuts are like engorged. They're like hella swollen.
All right,
Okay.
bro. Okay.
and, like,
It's
You got a
time to
little
wrap this up.
elephantitis popping.
I'm not
My
trying to hear
shaft
about
is
his
still
nuts.
a little swollen too, but it's not as bad as it was.
All right.
So are you going to function normally later
Yeah,
on?
so
because the
now-
ladies want to know.
Yeah, the doctor told me I'd be right back to my normal handsome self in no time.
Okay.
And now it doesn't hurt anymore when I get hard. Thankfully, because the first couple of days it hurt whenever I did feel blood rushing to that area.
Hey, did you save some pictures like of the swollen member so you can send them to girls like when they ask for a picture? So you got the swollen one on deck.
I did not, but shout out to my ER doctor who asked if he could take photos of
No,
my
he
ultrasound.
didn't.
He really did. Asked if he could take pictures of my ultrasound. And
Do you
shout
have
out-
it in your phone?
No, I don't. No, I didn't get any. Sorry. And shout out to
Are
the
you
nurse
willing
who
to drop
walked
your
in.
drawers?
Nah, I'm not
Okay.
about to,
All right, y'all have a good one. All right, have a good one. All right.
He's done.
Yeah. My guy's still a little sore, but it's all good. We right back in there. Ladies, if you want to come through and, lay some hands on them, hit me up at _G business.
You should have been on that, what is that ER show that they do just like sex situations where it's emergency ER, like sex?
Like 100 Ways to Die during sex.
There was a show there that was just about
Yeah, I heard
emergency
about that.
room visits where people had
Yeah.
sex situations happen, although you weren't fucking
wasn't even
anything but your
having sex.
mattress.
Right.
You tried to put it in your mattress and it didn't work. That's what happened.
Yeah, it was a bad situation.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
And what a story to tell your kids.
Right.
You almost didn't happen because daddy almost broke his shit.
You're right. I did ask that question. I was like, Doc, you think I'll still be able to spray the club up?
All right, SANACAST, make sure you subscribe over there, the free iHeartRadio app, iTunes, podcast button on your phone. Listen to Sana G Morning Show Monday through Friday right there on KMEL.
Tap in.
We'll holla.